Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Have you thought about advancing your education? Do you love helping people? A healthcare career may be an excellent opportunity for you. Hi, I'm Chandler Comas, clinical adjunct and lab instructor for the nursing program through Southeast Technical College at the Huron Community Campus. Students at the Huron Community Campus can partner with NSU and Southeast Tech to complete the prerequisites and courses for the medical assistant, practical nursing, and RN programs, all while saving money and staying close to home. Call Doug at 353-8518 to discuss the healthcare career that interests you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Are you confident in your ag equipment for the season ahead? You can be with an inspection from the RDO Equipment Company. Whether it's routine maintenance, annual inspections, or anything in between, their knowledgeable team of service experts will care for your fleet like it's their own. RDO Equipment Company offers a range of service and support options to ensure your equipment is fully maximized. Learn more about available options and get your inspection scheduled today. Visit rdoequipment.com/service or contact their Redfield store today. Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield Area Athletics and Events.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate, the right rate. And all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E, we. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Have you thought about advancing your education? Do you love helping people? A healthcare career may be an excellent opportunity for you. Hi, I'm Chandler Comas, clinical adjunct and lab instructor for the nursing program through Southeast Technical College at the Huron Community Campus. Students at the Huron Community Campus can partner with NSU and Southeast Tech to complete the prerequisites and courses for the medical assistant, practical nursing, and RN programs, all while saving money and staying close to home. Call Doug at 353-8518 to discuss the healthcare career that interests you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Are you confident in your ag equipment for the season ahead? You can be with an inspection from the RDO Equipment Company. Whether it's routine maintenance, annual inspections, or anything in between, their knowledgeable team of service experts will care for your fleet like it's their own. RDO Equipment Company offers a range of service and support options to ensure your equipment is fully maximized. Learn more about available options and get your inspection scheduled today. Visit rdoequipment.com/service or contact their Redfield store today. Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield Area Athletics and Events.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards, 1% cash back, and 9.90% annual percentage rate, the right rate. And all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakota Land, federally insured by NCUA.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna and Kayla, Bonnie and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV. Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow to grain processing expertise.
Back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student
Energy
athletes.
Solutions. We create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
At Bruggeman Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk of all our local students and specific operations. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. For a no-obligation insurance receipt, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BruggemanCropInsurance.com.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do. And that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
Sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, Look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our
Do you have a
local
pest
students
problem?
and student
Got
athletes.
bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South
Welcome back
Dakota,
to the Heartland
Nebraska,
State
and
Bank
Iowa.
Press Box.
Utilizing
Heartland
brilliant
State
methods
Bank, a proud
such as
sponsor of all our
Centricon
local
bait stations
students
for
and
termites
student
and
athletes.
Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank
The
Press
foundation
Box.
for how
Heartland
we do
State Bank,
business
a proud
is right in our
sponsor of all
initials,
our local students and
W-E.
student athletes.
We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes
Welcome
teamwork.
back to the Heartland State Bank
And when we
Press Box.
succeed,
Heartland State
we
Bank,
do it
a proud sponsor
together.
of all our local students and
That's the
student
power
athletes.
of we.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
And welcome back to the Redfield football field from historical Redfield Park down in the lower bowl of Redfield here, the north side of town, for tonight's Northeast Conference matchup. Yes, there is a 9-man Northeast Conference, and it's between two old 11-man foes, Britton-Hecla and the Redfield Pheasants, now playing 9-man. Britton-Hecla has been 9-man for quite a few years now, and maybe has bounced back and forth between 11. And the Pheasants from Redfield, first year as 9-man, not going as I'd hoped, but Britton-Hecla comes in, like we said earlier, with an 0-2 record on the year with losses to number 1 Hamlin, 9AA. And then last week lost to Nailbiter 36-30. And the Redfield Pheasants lost week 1 to Leola Frederick. That's who Britton-Hecla lost to last week. So there is some common opponents there. Hopefully those narratives and maybe statistics don't play out and the Pheasants can get going here in week 2 and get a W here. We know the Britton-Hecla squad's going to be very well coached and play very hard. We do not know a ton about them, but we will kind of try to figure it out as we go here. As you can see on our screen here comes the Pheasants. We're going to get them as they run out here. See if our camera guy's here. They're working for free, so hopefully they do a good job. But Pheasants getting ready to take their field in the customary Harley-Davidson trike by Gerald Nussbaumer, the super pheasant here. So the boys are going to run out. You're going to hear that thing crank up, hopefully. And we're going to get underway. There's about 20 seconds left on the clock. Britton-Hecla is lined up in the east end zone. And like we said earlier, they got a large roster, so depth should not be a problem. And early on, I think, Coach Copeland, when you're maybe not totally in game shape, but you're in good shape, how much does depth separate the teams that have it to the teams that don't?
Yeah, I mean, depth is always huge. I mean, for one thing, you can practice 9-on-9 and have some guys over, and you can have JV schedule and play JV games and get a lot of kids good experience. So, depth, never a bad thing.
Awesome. Well said. Here come your Redfield Pheasants behind the Harley-Davidson Power Trike, a tradition that's gone on for a long, long time. And you can hear Bob Tiff, the PA announcer, and we are in the Bob Tiff announcing box, press box here. So here come your Pheasants, and they look ready to go. The visitors from Britton are going to be in white jerseys, trimmed with red, and it looks like a little silver or gray. They're going to have gray trousers on with white and red down the side. Your Pheasants, the home squad tonight, are coming out in their home blues, trimmed with a little bit of gold on the shoulders. Matte royal blue helmets and white trousers with royal blue stripe down the side. So a lot of them going short socks, so a little bit of everything there. But that is the Redfield Pheasants squad, led by second-year coach Brasilio, Hank Brasilio. Assistant coach is going to be Kyle Falk. He will call the offense. Brasilio runs the defense. Jason Bannister also helping out with the Pheasants this year. So that rounds out the coaching staff and the roster. Just kind of looking down there, looks like we have a couple of guys, about 4 guys hurt. So we are battling some injuries, but here we go. Looks like we're going to get the starting lineups for Britton Braves. It looks like they are going to go with the quarterback, number 7, Jace Ryan, sophomore. Number 9, 6-foot tight end, sophomore Bennett Souther. Another sophomore, number 11, Graham Fosnes. He's going to go 6 foot. Number 13, Bryce Hawkinson Jr., running back, 5'9". Number 23, Jordan McGregor, senior tight end. Number 24, Peyton Pearson Jr., tight end, 5'10". McGregor 6'1". Number 37, Mitchell Berger, sophomore wide receiver, 6-footer. And number 40, Dashel Davidson, senior running back, 5'9". So that rounds out the starting lineup for the Britton-Hecla Braves. Looks like we went with the offense there. I hope we got that right. Could be the defense, too. A lot of teams at this level will have guys play both ways. Britton, like we've mentioned, does have a large roster, so probably has the luxury of building that depth and then having guys maybe play one way or being able to sit some guys to maintain some rest and longevity in the game. So just getting ready to introduce the Redfield Pheasants. Mr. Tiff is going through the Redfield cheerleaders. We do have a nice amount of people listening live on the stream. We believe we have sound going right away. Last 2 events we struggled with sound, but I think we get that ironed out. So we're excited about that. Hopefully you got to hear our Dynamite pregame, and we'll go from there. Starting for the Pheasants tonight, number 40, Tavian Schwartz. Number 50, Colin Dean Sr., 175 pounds, 5'10". Number 61, Zach Boning, freshman, O-line, 5'10", 225. Skill guys, number 3 at running back, senior. Number 3, 57, 5'7", wide receiver, Jackson Sandos, getting going too fast. Receiver, number 5, Noah Johnson, junior wide receiver, 190. At quarterback tonight, number 7, Ethan Falk. He's a junior, 6'2", 205. Another receiver, number 11, freshman, Isaac Bannister, 6'1", 145. In the tight end spots, number 15, Camden Murray. He's a senior, 6'3", 205. Twin brother, number 27, senior, tight end, 6'3", 215, Dylan Murray. So that rounds out the Pheasants starting lineup tonight. So we got the starting lineups out, and we're getting ready to play. Both teams will line up for the anthem, and then we will do the flip, and we'll go from there. So we will do the national anthem and then continue on from there.
Hey, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, if everyone would please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your cover as we pay tribute to this great country of ours with our national anthem. The flag is located in the southwest corner of the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
And the national anthem is over, and the captains will go out. We should probably mention the coaching staff from the Britton-Hecla Braves. We've got head coach Jacob Skoglund, assistant coaches Garrett Knievel, assistant coach Logan Can, Preston Kilker, Duane Bosey, and Steve Benson. So that's the Britton-Hecla coaches. Captains tonight for the Pheasants, number 5, Johnson, number 7, Falk, 15 and 27, Murray's, the twin brothers. So going to meet the Britton-Hecla captains at midfield, shake hands. Head official Lee Johnson is going to go through some orders here of what he'd like to see tonight. And we're going to be underway very soon. Looks like Britton-Hecla will receive. Did you?
They won the toss.
They won the toss, and they want the ball. The way the field sits here in Redfield, it runs east and west. Sun's going to set in the west tonight, like most nights. And so if you're on the east end going west early on, that sun is a little tricky. If you're west heading east, receivers and backs catching balls might have a hard time with that sun in their eyes. But Pheasants are going to kick off. Week 3, here we go. An old NEC rivalry renewed tonight. It's been a few years since the Pheasants and the Braves have hooked up. Pheasants kicker, number 27, Dylan Murray out there. And here comes the kickoff team.
27, Dylan Murray.
See who the Braves have deep. We do thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoy our telecast. Number 9, Souther, and maybe 80 over there.
For the Braves,
Daniel Person's over there. Person, he's on the 10-yard line. Got a little AC/DC going here, and Murray's ready to kick. Here we go. Line drive kick from Murray over to Person. He's going to take it from the 13. Sprints up the middle, cuts right, and he is met by a gang of Pheasants. Oh, and it comes out. It comes out. Looked like Camden Murray with a nice hit there, and they're going to say he had forward progress and was down, but Camden Murray with a real nice hit right away, Coach.
Yeah, it's nice to set the tone early, get a big hit on the kickoff, and see if that carries over here to the defense.
So Britton's going to take over. First down. 11:38 in the first quarter. Pheasants going with a 4-man front from about their 30-yard line. Britton's taking over. Looks like they got single eye, double tight, one receiver far side. Little handoff here to, he's around the left side, moving around, and that was for about 10 yards. Kilker on the carry. So number 12, the freshman, 5'4". He's not real big, but he looks stocky in pads there. Johnson on the tackle for the Pheasants.
Looked like Hawkinson on the carry, 13.
Hawkinson, 13.
One. Yeah. Nice hole there, open by the line. Just got to get some guys to fill in there.
Looked like a double tight.
Yep. This is smash mouth football as 9-man goes.
Person, low side receiver here. Little offset eye. Here comes Hawkinson up the middle, down the right edge, bouncing it outside. Pheasants giving chase. Hawkinson cuts back in. He's going to pick up about 15. So number 13, Hawkinson, carrying the load early on. Noah Johnson with 2 tackles early on.
Looked like basically the same play, other way.
Other way.
Yeah, they got the big old fullback coming through there. He's going to be a load.
What number is he?
24.
24, fullback. Little Mike Allstott type looking guy. Peyton Pearson. He's thick. Little handoff here, pitch toss near side. Here comes Hawkins around the end, going down the sideline, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds by Johnson again.
Yeah, Davidson on the carry, 40.
40, okay.
Yep.
My bad.
Just a little toss sweep there. And
keeping it simple early on.
yeah, I think you can see early on what Britton-Hecla wants to do. Just run the ball and try to stop us.
Ryan, number 7 at quarterback for the Braves, the 6-foot sophomore. Under center, single eye wide receiver split top side, toss sweep left. Here they come, 40 again. He dodges a tackle, bounces it outside. Murray gives chase and makes the tackle about 14 yards downfield.
Yeah, it's same thing, other side. They're just run it one way, running to the wide side of the field so far.
And Davidson a little bit thicker than Hawkinson, but they, kind of the same thing. They've gone outside both plays. It'd be interesting if they're going to try to go up the middle here a little bit with the fullback, give him some love. Pearson, first down. Ryan under center, eye back. Here comes Hawkinson moving around there and gets up the middle, and Camden Murray catches him and body slams him, which I think is now illegal.
It might be, yeah.
So that'll be another 15 there.
He channeled his inner wrestler there.
Yep. Camden, very good wrestler for the Pheasants. Picked him up and threw him down. So Hawkins picks up about 10-12, and then he's going to add, is that going to be 15 or a 10?
It'll be half the distance here, but yeah, it's a personal foul, 15-yarder.
So personal foul, they're going to be about on the 3-4 yard line. Britton-Hecla Braves marching the ball. I formation, using a lot of that and trying to get outside and inside. Pearson and Hawkinson in the backfield. Ryan up the middle to Hawkinson around the left edge, and he's going to be got in. So it was real close. Hard to tell here. Our booth window kind of got cut off. So Britton-Hecla strikes first. Marches down the field with run play after run play and scores with 9:22 left on the clock to take their early lead.
Yeah, it's just power football. I mean, they're not running anything fancy. Britton's not running anything fancy, but they're just shoving it right down our throat right now.
And Coach Hank said that they would like to win the battles up front in the trenches, and we're not right now. Ryan out of the pistol, back either side. Little Tiger toss type play, and who's that out there? Nice play by, I'm going to say, maybe Connor Zenz?
Yep, Connor Zenz on the fullback there. Nice tackle.
Pearson. So a little quick toss to the left out of the shotgun, and Connor Zenz staying home on that backside at corner. No receiver out there, so he can kind of bump in and form into the formation and makes a nice tackle. So Britton-Hecla strikes early, but fails on the the 2-point conversion, up 6-0. See who's doing the kicking here for the Braves. Can you see that, Copeland?
Looks like it's
5, 4, 5 or 6.
I think it's number 9, Bennett Souther.
Souther going to kick. I think one of his. Seriously?
That's what they said. Somebody just sent a text message from back there. Okay. It said live feed has no sound.
Oh, we got it right here. God.
On the return.
Now we'll play it like we got sound.
Yeah.
Not sure if we have sound or not. That seems to be the reoccurring theme last few times. So we're going to get a hold of tech people, live ticket. They'll take care of us. So Pheasants take over here at a good field position, about their own 37.
27-yard line.
27-yard line. Sorry, numbers are kind of faded. Falk out of the shotgun. Sandos to his left, 2 receivers up top. barking the signals. Little inside handoff, and he's going to be met by a couple of Braves, but he keeps fighting for 3 to 4 yards.
Yeah, don't let his size fool you. He ran hard there.
And he's shifty. He's got some hips on him that he can joystick it a little bit. So yeah. Little run play up the middle again. So we do have sound, so that's good. So second, and we're going to go third and about 6 for the Pheasants on their own 31. Clock ticking away, little over 8 minutes going. Falk's going to be out of the gun. Sandos to his right, 2 receivers top side. Pheasants need to pick up a first down. Falk rolling out of the pocket, looking for Murray, going downtown. He's got Zenz a man, and underthrows him. Very well covered there, but it looked like Connor Zenz there.
Looking for Bannister.
Bannister, sorry.
Looking for Bannister there.
So Bannister just on a fly route or going deep, and
like you said earlier, Tom, just throwing into and then looking back into that sun, we might not be able to locate it.
Yep. And I thought the Pheasants had nice protection there for Ethan, something we've kind of struggled with, just protecting the pocket on anything. And I like that shot there. So Dylan Murray going to punt with just under 8 minutes to go. Britton-Hecla sends a few at it. Person on the return from about. No, he's not going to return it. Look to take a candy hop, and twin brother Camden gets down there and downs it at about the Britton-Hecla 29. So we're good to go. Britton-Hecla's going to take over.
Yeah, you go going back to that last Pheasant possession. If you're able to move that pocket a little bit, maybe help your linemen out, I think that's a good thing. So we'll see if the Pheasants made any adjustments here. Britton-Hecla did nothing fancy on that first drive, but it was effective.
Nope, little old school football. You got Ryan, Pearson, and probably, that's going to be 40 back there now, I think. Davidson. Pearson rolls out to pass. Got some tight ends down the field. The lefty goes deep, throws it up high. It looked like there was a little contact as the ball was in the air. Corner didn't get his head around. I don't think you need to in high school.
When you make contact like you did there, they're going to call that every time. That's an easy call.
It looked like that was probably on Zenz there.
Yep.
And he had good coverage, just last minute kind of got into him. I mean, the ball was probably not going to be caught anyway. So just a tough break for Connor there. But Britton-Hecla looking to air it out there on the first down out of the I formation.
Well, they've ran it all game, so just a little play action and throw it deep.
Here we go. Ryan, the lefty quarterback, out of the pistol here. 2 backs, 1 each side. Here comes a little Nebraska option, top side. And he's going to swarm, and it looks like Tavian Schwartz gobbles him up. So a 10-yard quarterback keeper there. Probably more of just a power lead type play out of the shotgun.
Yep. Again, just that time going to the short side of the field and trying to get outside there.
And you got Peyton Pearson, number 24 and 40 out there, Davidson. There's some good beef there. We can do probably quite a bit with that play if you're Ryan. So
yeah, looks like they got Hawkinson back there now.
Yep. So out of the I formation, 2 wide receivers, 1 each side, 1 tight end. Little toss sweep to the near side to Hawkinson. He's got room, probably going to be a hold. Hawkinson busting around the outside. He's got 1 man to beat, and Johnson catches up with him.
Yeah, they're going to get the tight end there on the hold, trying to seal the edge. And
is that number 80?
Grabbed a little cloth.
Person maybe with the hold there?
I didn't see a number on that.
Maybe him if he's the tight end, near side tight end. You could kind of see that from up here. So Pheasants catch a break because Britton-Hecla does a great job of sealing that edge. How important is that when you're running toss sweep like that out of the eye?
9 man, you're taking 2 guys away, so got a little extra field there.
So the holding call is going to back the Braves up. So see what the Pheasants do here with an extra 10 yards. Does this, if you're Britton-Hecla, from what you've seen so far, change their play calling, or are they just going to keep coming back at you?
I don't think first down here, I don't think it changes your calls at all. I think you're staying on schedule, even though you are behind the chains.
Ryan under center. Pearson and number 9. Handoff left side. Suther up the left side, and he gets about a yard. So now we see Suther in the backfield.
Got some laundry in the backfield here.
Legal formation here, maybe.
Looks like it's on Britton-Hecla.
Not sure what it was, but legal formation.
Nope, it's a hold.
Another hold. And we decline it.
Declines, we'll take the play. And
yep, so 2nd and 20. Britton-Hecla from their own 46. So Britton's been bit by a couple of holding calls, and you're probably going to have that in the type of offense. They want to get into you and be physical. So Pheasants hopefully need to benefit from this.
Yeah, you got to tell your guys up front defensively to keep trying to get off blocks and see if cloth gets grabbed.
Ryan under center, looking back at his backs. Wide receiver each side. Single back or I formation. Little play action. Ryan slips. He's stepping up. The lefty looking deep. He's getting chased by Murray. He's going to be corralled by Murray and number 50. That's Colin Dean. So the two seniors meeting at the quarterback there, Coach.
Yeah, Colin Dean with a great job of slowing him down, not allowing him to look downfield, and then cleaned up by the Murrays. And nice job there.
Pretty shifty move by Ryan there. The lefty quarterback drops back, and he's got Murray all over him and steps up into the pocket. Murray can only get an arm on him, and maybe if you'd have had a guy open downfield, he could have thrown it, but then Colin Dean closed it. So 3rd and 24 for the Braves. Ryan out of the gun. Receiver each side and a tight end and a back. Ryan drops back, looking deep up top to Person. It's intercepted by Noah Johnson, playing a little center field. Here comes Johnson back the other way down the right far sideline, and he's going to be tackled at midfield.
Wow, that's a great play there. Let's see if this momentum shifts back in the Pheasants' direction.
So it looked like Ryan just throwing it deep up top to Person, who's listed at 6'1", so taller target to throw at, and really Ryan's not out in a ton there because it's as good as a punt. The return maybe hurt the net there, but yeah. Pheasants will take it. Been lacking turnovers all year.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Falk out of the pistol, handoff to the right side to
Sandos again.
Jackson Sandos, so he's going to maybe pick up a yard, so 2nd and long. Coach Brasilio talked about being able to control that 3 yards of play with the line. Pheasants haven't been great at it yet, but they're hanging in there.
It's been a lot of different left guards. I think probably our 3rd different starting left guard in the last 3 games.
So trying to find a mix of linemen to make this machine go. Falk out of the gun, 2 receivers near side. Barking out signals, looking right, going to a quick bubble or a zero route, and Falk is just pounded there by, looked like one of the Britton-Hecla linebackers, maybe 23. So they maybe sent a guy there.
Jordan McGregor,
so the 6'1", 160-pound D-end senior got in there. Looked like he came from the middle,
yeah,
but
they sent the big number 11, the Fosness kid. They sent him right up the middle. And
3rd and 9. Falk out of the gun. 3 receivers near side. Passing down. Falk looking to the flat. Going up top. He's got Zen's underthrown in Person with the interception. Going top side. Going down the middle of the field. He's going to make a nice return into Pheasant territory. So just a little underthrown there by Falk, and 3rd and long. Kind of another punt type deal. I know either quarterback would hate to have interceptions, but Pheasants trading turnovers with the Braves here early on.
Yeah, there again, the return hurts though. So.
Yep. So Britton-Hecla is going to take over at the Pheasant 47-yard line, leading 6-0. 4 minutes, 38 seconds left, first quarter. Here comes Ryan out of the shotgun. Receiver each side. 1 back. Barking out the signals. He's going to give a handoff here. Is that Hawkinson around the right side? He's got some room. Johnson misses the tackle, and he's going to get about 15 or 16. Looks like Aiden Understock Jessen on the tackle. He's just Hawkinson's pretty impressive. He's pretty quick when he gets around that edge, and it seems like that's where they want to go with him. Edge, edge, edge.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's a kid that'll credit his line. His line's doing a whale of a job opening that initial hole, and then he does the rest.
Another first down for the Braves. Getting pretty good crack each time they run the ball. Have gone out a couple different formations, but definitely run heavy. Ryan out of the gun. Pistol look. Hawkinson behind him. Drops back to pass. The lefty looks up top to Persons. The quick slant, and it's caught for 12 yards. So seeing a little depth from the Britton-Hecla offense, digging a little deeper in the playbook, mixing some pass in there.
Yeah, they're just, still double tight. They're just taking a back out of the backfield, spreading the pheasants out a little bit. So got to bow up and try to force them to work here.
Britton-Hecla, 1st and 10 from the Pheasants 14. A little over 3.5 to go. Clock running. Ryan out of the gun. Little quarterback keeper to the right side. He's trying to get around, and boom!
Ryan, the ball carrier.
A nice tackle there. Sorry if that got a little loud by Connor Zenz. So Connor Zenz came up and filled on a quarterback little run play or lead play around the right edge, and nice play there by Connor Zenz. So tackling looks better tonight for the Pheasants.
Yeah.
And like we said, Britton-Hecla ain't going to go around you. They're going to come at you. Even if their back's got the edge, they're going to look for some contact if you can catch them.
Yep. They're going to finish runs.
So 2nd and 10, 3 minutes to go. Ryan out of the pistol. 2 receivers near side. Let's see if they go to that far side of the field. Hand off to Hawkinson, go around the left side, cuts back to the middle, and he's going to be met by a couple of Pheasants. Looks like he's going to get about 6 or 7 yards there. Maybe Colin Dean and 61, Zach Bonine. So 3rd and short. Probably going to run it here, I would think.
Yeah, obviously in most situations this is 4-down football, so they got 2 downs to get the first down here.
Unless they got a good kicker, but most high school teams would elect to go. So we've got 3rd and 1 from the Redfield 6. Ryan up to line. Who's he got in the backfield with him? Under center.
Davidson in the backfield.
Davidson 40. Ryan on the quarterback sneak. He's met with some resistance, spins out, and he's going to score on a reverse pivot. So he gets about a 6-yard quarterback sneak. He was hit initially and then spun back out the backside. Just nobody home there. And
nobody there to fill, and I think Johnson thought that they were on the goal line there and let him run by.
So Britton-Hecla connects on their 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Just right at 1:59, the Braves are up 12-0 on the Pheasants. They're going to go for 2. Ryan out of the gun here. 2 receivers top side. Little pass play to the lefty, looking right to the tight end corner, number 22, and he drops it, catches it, but maybe he's out of bounds. So nice pass coverage there by Connor Zen. So extra 2-point conversion is no good. So little under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Britton-Hecla up early, 12-0. What do the Pheasants need to do here?
Well, I think hopefully we can get a good return, set ourselves up in some favorable field position. I don't think you can completely abandon the run. I think you got to still establish that. And I think there's been some creases there, but Britton-Hecla's been so good flowing to the hole and rallying to the ball. And so let's hope the Pheasants can get a good return here and see if we can get that run established and then mix it up with the pass if we can.
Here we go. Souther going to kick off for the Britton-Hecla Braves from their 40-yard line. Back deep for the Pheasants. It looks like is Zenz and maybe Bannister. Isaac Bannister, the freshman, and number 4, Connor Zenz, the sophomore, junior. Kick deep to Zenz. He's going to take it from his 20. Bouncing to the near side, goes around, and he's going to get a nice tap there by number 3 from Britton-Hecla, William Richter. So
yeah, Bannister on the return there.
Bannister on the turn there. He was near side. Zenz was far side. So Pheasants take over on their own 32-yard line, looking to kind of get something going here. Have not had a first down. Correct, so are even in the turnover battle, 1-1. Both quarterbacks throwing interceptions on their second drive, so Falk out of the gun. Fake handoff, looking in the flat, steps up into the pocket's going to run right, cuts back middle. Ooh, and he is hit hard. Hit hard in the middle, and that's why you want your quarterback to slide. Graham Fosness got him, so Fosness, nice hit there. The sophomore, 6-footer, 230.
Real close there on a hit on the slide, but I think the slide might have been just a little bit too late, and Fosness had no chance to pull up there.
So 2nd and 6. 5. Falk out of the gun. Little handoff here to Sandos. He bounces to the left side and got 3-4 yards there.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hawkinson on the tackle.
No, that seems to be, seems to be the play that we get a little bit of a wiggle room there for a running back. And
so would you call that a shotgun, pistol, full house type deal?
Yeah. Looks like, they got a full house type backfield there.
Pheasants got a lot of guys in the backfield, double tight. Falk out of the pistol. Handoff again to Sandos. He's going to spin left. Break. Ooh, if he could have broke that, he might have ran a little bit. So it's going to be 4th and close.
Yeah, be close here.
They're
going to give it to him.
Give it to him. So good. Pheasants. Sandos getting some tough yards there. And you alluded earlier, he's not a real big guy, but tough to take down. He is a senior, and he goes at about 6 foot. 6 foot, 150 pounds.
That 6 foot might be generous.
Falk out of the gun, sprinting to his top side to the right, and he's going to be met by a host of Braves.
Almost wonder if Sandos is looking for a pitch there.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Like a little option series there, but first quarter is ticking away here. 7 seconds. Pheasants are going to be 2nd and 12. And the first quarter is going to expire. So we're going to go to break. First quarter, Britton-Hecla leads the Pheasants 12-0.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
And welcome back to the Redfield football field down in the city park here. Sun setting off into our west. First quarter play in the books, and it's been Britton-Hecla, but the Pheasants hanging around a little bit.
Yeah, they're showing some fight here, and it's nice to see. And good to see a first down. I think hopefully that boosts a little confidence here going forward. And got to get another one,
Yep. So we are 2nd and about 12. Pheasants at their own 41. Have gotten a first down on this drive. Sando's got some tough yards for the Pheasants. Running the ball. Falk out of the shotgun. 2 receivers near side. Oh, and it looks like a little miscommunication there. A little false start, so the Pheasants kind of kicking themselves in the foot there, moving the chains back even more.
That's something that we can't afford. The Pheasants can't afford that. We got to stay on schedule, and penalties like that really hurt.
Yep, we'll see if Britton maybe tries to bring some more pressure here. They do like to blitz a little bit and try to push the Pheasants even back to get better field position. 2nd down and about 16 or 17. Falk out of the gun, 2 receivers near side, barking out the signals. Falk hands off inside to Sandos, and he's going to be met right at that wall, that Britton-Hecla wall, and it looks like Hawkinson got in there real quick, the two-way player for the Braves. So Pheasants are really putting themselves into a passing play type down here. 3rd and long. 3rd and 17 at their own 36. See if they maybe spread the field a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like the trip's right here.
Yep, double tight, no backs, or empty. Trips near side. Falk out of the gun. Drops back to pass. Good protection. He's looking up top. He's got Johnson. Johnson fighting. Oh, and he had to have been pass interfered with. And
coming back to the ball.
Yep, looking for Johnson down the near side. Falk throws a nice ball. And Johnson goes up, little hand fighting there, and caught the Britton-Hecla corner with pass interference. You know, and
good protection.
I was just going to say that.
Gives our quarterback time to kind of diagnose things, and something we haven't had a lot this year. That time, that protection.
A lot of, we lost a lot of linemen for last year, so trying to develop that core group again. You've seen some different units out there, and just developing some cohesiveness with the line. But early on, nice protection there.
Yeah.
So letting Falk kind of spin it for the Pheasants. So 3rd and 4. Looks like Coach Falk, the OC, and Coach Brasilia want to talk it over here. Kind of a lot you can do here, but this would be a big first down.
Yeah, absolutely. It goes without saying, but yeah, difference here in high school football. Pass interference isn't an automatic first down or anything like that. So.
Or it's not a spot foul either.
Spot foul or anything. So.
Because we would have had another 15 there, but and we talked earlier. I think you brought this up. Sometimes your best defense is your offense, and keeping their Britton-Hecla's offense off the field.
Absolutely.
Is big.
Absolutely. So big play here, and. Like you said, we can do a lot of things here.
Yep, look short to our tight ends, maybe get one of the Murrays involved. You've got some receivers. If we keep working on getting time with Falk and finding Zenz and Bannister and Johnson, but there's some weapons there. It's just taking a little time to get going, and the boys are working at it here. We'll see. What does Britton-Hecla do? You dial it up a little bit, try to get some pressure on that quarterback?
Yeah, I don't see why not. And Fosness in the middle, he's a load. Maybe bring him and see what you can do.
Little AC/DC in the background as the squad comes out to the field. Pheasants coming out of a timeout. 3rd and 3 from midfield. Little over 11 minutes to go. Second quarter, Britton-Hecla up 12-0. Falk out of the gun. Britton looking to show some pressure. 3rd and short, 4 to 3 yards. Falk fakes the handoff, stepping out of the pocket. He could run. He's got to get outside. Souther there, wrapping him up. And nice play there by Souther, Bennett Souther. If Falk shakes that tackle, he's probably at least getting the first down. Maybe not busting it, but maybe getting a couple more yards.
He's getting close.
So Britton brought a little bit of pressure. Falk sensed it, stepped up in the pocket, tried getting out.
Nice play there by Souther.
Yeah, very good. Didn't lose that outside contain and wrapped up well.
Yep.
Drug Falk down. Pheasants electing to go for it from their own 49. 4th and 5. Clock running. Midway through the 10-minute. Falk, full house backfield out of the gun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look to a quarterback lead, and he's going to be met by a host of Braves.
Yeah, absolutely nothing there at that point. So.
Souther with the tackle. Looked like number 11 was in there as well. Fosness, number 24, Pearson. So Braves were not fooled there. They're going to take over at downs on the Pheasants' own 45. Pheasants were able to chew on the clock a little bit there. Probably what hurt them is a couple of false start type penalties. So here come the Braves at the Pheasants 45. Ryan's going to go under center. Got the big fullback. Pearson there, and is that Hawkinson in the backfield?
Yep.
Here comes the power eye. Hawkinson to the right side, cuts back left, going around the left edge, and he's going to get about 10 yards. Johnson and Jessen on the tackle, so the corners are really getting involved tonight. Is that just more so where they're looking to run instead maybe the linebackers?
Yeah. That was a good cut there by Hawkinson. Got the backers flowing one way. He cuts back the other. But, Looks like he came up limping a little bit. I guess we'll see how that plays out.
2nd 1 at the Pheasants 36. Ryan under center. Here comes that power eye. Receiver top side. Here comes a snap, toss sweep to Person. He's trying to get the edge. He's bouncing it out, going top side, and he's going to be corralled out of bounds by Camden Murray at about the 19-yard line. So Britton-Hecla not showing a whole lot. I'm sure there's more in that playbook here, but if you run the double tight power eye and you got the horses to do it, the backs and the line, it's not overly complicated. Here we come. Try to stop it.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing a lot of what they did on that first drive.
40 in the game for the...
That might be a flag. They broke the huddle with 10.
Too many. But they had Davidson out on the field, the bigger back. Him and Hawkinson have been kind of trading back and forth carries. And they're running behind the big fullback, number 24, Pearson. Number 80, Person. He's been getting some touches too, so the more of a lengthier type body, but he's speedy as well. So Ryan's going to go under center, looking at Pearson. Davidson in the backfield, power eye. Here comes a handoff. Big boy gets the carry there, and he's met by a couple of Pheasants. Dylan Murray gave him the best he could, hit him pretty good, but just too much power behind it, and Pearson takes that fullback dive for about 5 yards, but that was a pretty good collision there.
Yeah, that O-line, though, I mean, he got a chance to build up some speed. That O-line's doing work up front.
And that's the deal, too. You keep going Davidson and Hawkinson outside, then you can feed the big boy in the middle. Good push for the line up front. Pheasants got a hold here. 2nd and 7 from their 20. Braves moving the ball. Ryan under center, wide receiver near side in Person. Little pass play, lefty drops back, looking Pearson over the middle. Johnson jumps it.
Intercepted.
And Johnson with the interception again. He's coming to the near side. Or was that Jessen? Looked like Jessen. Oh, Johnson got it. So Noah Johnson with his second pick. Jessen on the coverage. I think he got a paw on it. And then Johnson got the tip. So his second interception. So Pheasants defense bending but not breaking. So they'll take over at their own 22-yard line. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half, trailing 12-0. Let's see if the Pheasants can get something going. Falk out of the pistol. Shotgun, excuse me. 2 receivers topside. Falk pumps, and here come the Braves, and he's going to get tackled for maybe a yard. He stepped up in the pocket, and was that Persons, number 80 maybe? Number 24 was there, Pearson. So Britton Braves really starting to get after that pocket of the Pheasants. 2nd and 8 from their own 24. Pheasants elect to look at the risk coaches, I believe those are called, and go no huddle or semi-huddle. Britton-Hecla Braves got 3 down linemen. Couple linebackers in the middle. Twins top side. Falk out of the gun. Drops back to pass. The snap, looking in the flat, finds Murray. Oh, and he catches it. I thought he caught it, and then it popped out. But Murray a little quick out of the tight end there. That'd be Camden. Falk throws a bullet, and then just enough for a first down. So Pheasants move the chains.
Yeah, nice play there. Nice quick throw.
You know, even the play before, it was kind of a broken play, but Falk was able to get a yard. Just instead of being 2nd and long, you know, you're still 2nd long, but not second negative.
Yeah, you're not behind the chains there. That helps.
Falk out of the gun. Twins near side. Here come, bad snap. Here come the Braves. Falk's got a fall on it. So the Braves showed some pressure there, and maybe freshman center and Bonine maybe looked up at the wrong time and just kind of snapped her a little high. That's not an easy spot to play.
No, especially as a freshman, and Zach's done a really nice job, and he's come a long ways, and you've seen him grow even over these last 3 games, but you know, every center has that, even the All-Pros in the NFL.
Yep, and I think he's embraced the move to the spot, so that's good. You can get him for 4 more years. 2nd and 23 from their own 20. Trips near side. Falk drops back to pass, and sacked there. Like Sandos, the guy kind of ran right by him. Maybe could have picked that up. So number 40, I think, there on the sack, Davidson. So just talked about the Pheasants staying in front of the sticks. And now a couple of negative plays, and it's 3rd and 33 from their own 11. Going to no huddle. Maybe you just run it here, keep the clock going, try to get some yardage here to help your punter out. Pheasants elect to go out of the gun, trips near side with the tight end. Empty backfield. Here come the Braves. Falk snaps it, looking over into the flat that was Sandos, and incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and a country mile here. Dylan Murray is going to punt for the Pheasants. He is going to have his heels on the goal line. Let's see if the Braves bring some pressure here. See, I can't really tell who's deep, but he's on about the Britton 48-yard line. Good snap. Bring a few. It's going to be a high punt. I don't know if it's going to go very far. It goes to about the Pheasant 37, 36, and that's going to be down by the long snapper, number 15, Camden Murray. So the Braves are going to take over with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left from the Redfield Pheasant 37-yard line. Braves did march the ball in their last series, but another Noah Johnson interception, second of the night, stalled out the drive. So here come the Braves in their I formation, Pearson at fullback, little talk sweep near side to Hawkinson. He's down the sideline. He's going to cut it back, and he goes through a couple of tacklers. And he goes all the way to about the 14-yard line of the Pheasants. So that toss sweep with Hawkinson, he's really perfected that. He gets downfield in a hurry for the Braves. So just like that, big run play for the Braves. They're marching a little under 6 minutes to go. Here comes Ryan under center. Davidson in the backfield behind Pearson. I set. Pearson with the handoff. He's going around the left side, and the big guy's going to score. Touchdown, Britton-Hecla. So they feed the fullback there. And he's going to get another 6 for the Braves. So the Braves, 3rd touchdown of the night, all from the ground rushing. So they lead 18-0 with 5:33 left in the second quarter. My partner, Mr. Copeland, did leave to go do Park and Rec football at halftime, so we will not have him for the remainder of the half, but I think I can handle it. Here comes Ryan and the Braves. Out of the shotgun. To his left, Pearson, Hawkinson maybe to his right, wide receiver Person up top. Little option to the right, and that's going to be Ryan to Hawkinson. The old Nebraska option there, probably more of a speed option there. And Ryan did take a hit. That's what he did. He drawed that defensive end or linebacker in, and nice little toss to Hawkinson, who was uncovered for the 2-point try and making it successful. So Britton-Hecla is up 20-0 here. 4th of the way left in the second quarter. Getting ready to kick here will be Britton-Hecla. So here we go. Souther going to kick off from the Britton-Hecla 40. Deep for the Pheasants. Looks like Johnson and Zenz from the 15. Souther kicks a line drive to Johnson. He scoops and looks to run to the left side. He gets up the middle and gets to about the 31. So tackled by a host of Braves. So Johnson back in on the special teams. He did ding up his knee last week and missed most of the game, but it looks like he is playing through it here. So Pheasants take over at their own 31-yard line, trailing 20-0. Looking to get something in here before halftime. And the Pheasants are going to go timeout. Maybe had a personnel issue there, so definitely don't want to burn your timeouts that way, but sometimes it happens. So Coach Brasilio and Falk will go out there, and they'll kind of get the offense on the same page. This is a pretty big series for the Pheasants. I think they need to do a couple of things here before getting into halftime. A score would be great, but worst case scenario is at least chew the clock down here and keep that Britton-Hecla run game off the field. A score here and leaving not a lot of clock left. The Pheasants do, I believe, get the ball out of the half. So, if you could score here and then score right out of half, it'd be a two-possession swing, really, without Britton-Hecla getting much of the ball or a touch. So we'll see what happens here. Wishful thinking here. Just painting some scenarios. So here we go. Falk out of the gun. Two receivers near side. Sandos to his left. Two tight ends. Little inside zone read play to Zandos, and he's going to go nowhere. Looked like he was met by number 40, Davison. So the part-time running back met his counterpart Sandos at the line and put a good lick on there. So nice tackle by Davidson. Pheasants electing to go to the no-huddle offense. Falk out of the gun. Gunner pistol with Sandos behind him. Some funky start and stop there. Falk looking up top to Johnson. He's got him up top, and Falk to Johnson on about a 30 to 40-yard play. So Johnson getting behind the Pheasant or the Britton-Hecla defense. So good protection by the big guys up front, and they're going no huddle. Falk barking out a play here to the guys. And if you don't know, lots of teams have plays on their numbered on their wrist, called the wrist coach. So Falk kind of moving guys around. A little chaos right here. First down from the Britton-Hecla 29 from Bob Tiff press box, the Redfield football field. Falk out of the gun, looking to Johnson in the flat, and just a little out of Johnson's reach, so that'll stop the clock there. So Pheasants get another first down. So 2nd and 10. Maybe let the Pheasants with the stop clock here get organized. So Pheasants have taken a couple of shots downfield, have gotten good protection out of the big boys up front, and made the best out of it. Falk out of the full house shotgun backfield. Johnson to the right. Sandos behind him. Oh, a tough snap, and that's going to be a fumble. So the Pheasants, tough high snap for Falk, can't handle it, and it falls into Britton-Hecla hands in their own territory. So the Britton-Hecla defense shuts the door. Looked like Davidson got that. So tough break for the Pheasants. Showing some flashes tonight, moving the ball and making some nice plays. Britton-Hecla is going to take over now from their own 33, 34-yard line. Ryan under center, person top of the field. The old I formation. Hand off to the right side to number 40, Davidson, and he's going to get a yard or two, but he is corralled by Camden Murray. So Camden Murray all over that. Camden's had a nice game tonight. He's been playing pretty physical. So the 6 foot, 175-pound sophomore. So Britton-Hecla going to be about 2nd and 6 from their own 38. Clock ticking away, 3:44 and counting. Ryan bringing the Braves up to this line of scrimmage. One receiver set, I formation. Pearson at the fullback, little handoff to, that looks like that's going to be 40 Donaldson, and he's getting some tough yards. So they ran to the weak side there with the tailback. Just a lead play there, and you got Hawkinson who likes to get outside, and then he sees the field so well, so he gets that edge. He can take the sideline, or he can cut back. And then you got Pearson Pearson, the fullback, will get in between the tackles, and so will Davidson. So change of gears, change of pace for the Braves. Marching the ball again. 1st and 10 at midfield, their own 48. Pheasants show pressure, toss sweep to the top to number 40, and he's going to go outside, getting chased by Murray. Bad angle by Bannister, and he is going to score a touchdown, 52-yard touchdown from Donaldson. So just as I said, Donaldson's more into the tackles. Britton-Hecla goes toss sweep, top side, and Donaldson scampers for a 52-yard touchdown run. So Britton-Hecla gets their fourth touchdown of the night, all on the ground game. So they're going to go for 2 here. Try to extend the score to 28-0. Ryan out of the under center. Pearson and then Donaldson. A little handoff there to the fullback, and he is going to be short. So Pheasants stand tough on the PAT. So with a little bit left in the second quarter, 2:51, Britton-Hecla is up 26-0 over the Pheasants. Reminder that the Pheasants do get the ball out of halftime. So if they can maybe, like we talked before, get a quick score, get a score before halftime and then get one out of halftime. They've showed some ability to move the ball tonight, so that offense is developing and getting better. So maybe they can get a 2-possession swing before Britton touches it. Next week is homecoming week for Redfield. Coronation will be at 8 o'clock on Monday night from the Ken Greeno Activity Building. And then Tuesday night, the Redfield Pheasants look to get their second win of the season. Volleyball versus Leo Frederick. Golf goes to Groton on Thursday. Volleyball goes to Sisseton on Thursday. Then Friday, homecoming commences its final day with the Pheasants takes on Stanley County. Junior high squad takes on Woolsey Wessington. Souther with the line driver. Touched by a Pheasant. Zenz picks it up at the 23. He's kind of scrambling around the middle, and Britton-Hecla doing a nice job. Number 88 maybe on the tackle of tackling our ball carriers' legs. Dustin Stabnow, the junior, 5'8", 165 pounds. So Pheasants take over from their own 45, trailing 26-0, 2:44 left in the ball game. Johnson and Bannister moving to the top side, so we got 2 receivers there. Schwartz running in. Pheasants got all 9. Out of the gun, little pick play there. Johnson with the reception, and he gets 5 yards. So Pheasants just run a quick slant route combo there with their top receiver Bannister and Johnson on the out. So 2nd and 4. Like I said, that Pheasants offense is evolving a little bit tonight, moving the ball. They've succeeded on the pass a little bit. Falk out of the shotgun. Bannister and Johnson. Oh, and we've got some movement up front. Probably either a legal formation or a false start. But, yeah, Johnson and Bannister, receivers near side. Legal formation maybe, or false start? False start. Somebody was set and then moved, so now we go from 2nd and 6 to 2nd and 11. Pheasants kind of shoot themselves in the foot. Let's see what they can do here on 2nd down. Falk out of the shotgun, 2 receiver near side. Here come the Braves bringing pressure. Falk steps up into the pocket, and he is going to be taken down by number 59, maybe 68, Elijah Fox. So, and there's another Brave in there. So the Braves are going to call a timeout and look to get another score here. I'm not sure how much left on the clock. 2:08 left on the clock up here from our scorekeeper in the Bob Tiff press box. So I believe the Pheasants got 1 timeout left. Britton-Hecla will have 2, if I remember correctly, from what has transpired with them using or not using their timeouts. So big possession regardless for either team. Pheasants need to stop, carry some momentum into halftime, and Britton-Hecla looking to add a little more cushion. So 2 minutes left. The way Britton-Hecla has ran the ball with the ability to get 10, 12 yards at a crack, you could probably continue to run the ball. They got 2 timeouts, so they probably called a few plays if they get it back. So Pheasants still have the ball, I guess. My bad there. Got a little lost. So Pheasants 3rd and 16. Maybe do you run it here and make them call a timeout, or the Pheasants going to pass it? Falk out of the shotgun. Sandos behind him. 2 receiver near side. Pressure's picked up. Oh, and it got through late. So initially the Pheasants did pick up the pressure, but it got to Falk a little bit late there. Need to have the back pick up some pressure. Colt Chaplin on the hit there, so the freshman, number 51, pretty excited. So 4th and 20 from their own 30, and Britton-Hecla calls a timeout. Let's talk a little bit more about next week. Like I said, you've got homecoming coronation Monday night at 8 o'clock. That will be on live ticket as well. Before that, from 6 to 7:30, we have the FBLA parking lot party where Redfield Middle School, high school students can come get cheeseburgers and brats. There will be a dunk tank, bean bags, fun by all. Tuesday, our volleyball team takes on Florence Henry in Redfield, 7 p.m. varsity start. Thursday, you will have our golf team goes to Groton. Thursday, Sisseton on Thursday. The varsity football team will play Stanley County Friday night, 7 p.m. The Buffaloes come here for homecoming. Junior high game will be at 4:30, and they take on Woolsey Wessington. Parade at 2 o'clock. Murray with the punt, line drive. Person looking to return it, gets to the top side. He's broken a couple of tackles. He's going down, and there's going to be probably maybe a block in the back, or a clip, or a hold. And that's going to happen at about the Pheasants 48, so that'll push the Braves back a ways. I'm guessing it's on them. So Braves have had a few penalties tonight. I would think Coach Skoglund is not overly happy about that, and they do have 2 interceptions while passing the ball. So Pheasants have done a nice job against the Britton-Hecla pass. The run, different story. Well-oiled machine from up there in northeast South Dakota. Here come the Braves. Ryan out of the pistol. 2 receivers top side. Little handoff here to Pearson. He's going to the right edge. The power back gets about 3-4 yards. Looks like he stays in bounds, which is huge for the Pheasants. So 1:24 left in the second quarter. Tackle by Connor Zenz there. And there's going to be a holding call on Britton-Hecla. And we talked early on, when you run it this much and you get that tight, probably going to have a few of those. I think that's their second or third of the night. So the Braves are going to be backed up. It's going to be 1st and 20 from their own 33. 1:23 and counting on the clock. So we'll see if the Braves just nurse this to 0 or look to attack. They're coming out of the shotgun, so 2 receivers near side. Person low side. The lefty. Little back shoulder fade and to Person. And he drops it, or catches it, but uses the ground. So clock will stop. So Ryan, the lefty, looking at one of his favorite receiving target, number 80, Person. Seems like they have a good chemistry. So minute 7 left, second down, Britton-Hecla on their own 33. See if they go back to the run game here. Nope, out of the shot. Well, not out of their traditional I formation. Ryan out of the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Little screen play over to Hawkinson. He dodges the official. Comes back middle. And he's got one guy to beat. Johnson giving chase. Hawkinson's got the edge, cuts back. And he's going to dodge some Pheasants and get out of bounds. So a well-timed screen right screen by the Britton Braves, and Hawkinson, when he gets going in the open field, man, he can fly, and he goes about a lot of yards. I'm not even going to try to count them, and made a couple of pheasants miss. I'll give the pheasants credit. They did get over there to corral him and slowed him down until somebody was able to take him down. So 50 seconds left, clock moving. 1st and 10 from the Pheasants 18. Ryan out of the shotgun. Little option, speed option left. He cuts it up the middle, and he is going to score. So Ryan, Britton-Hecla goes the shotgun speed option. Ryan goes up to the line, left side near sideline, cuts it back up the middle, and he scores from 18 yards. So Britton-Hecla with another 6 right before halftime, so that's going to get them to 32. And they are going to go for 2. Here comes the Braves jogging up to the line. There's the traditional power eye. Ryan, the give to the fullback, Pearson, and they give it to him. So the fullback gets some love there, leading the way a lot of times for the backs for Hawkinson and Davidson. So what the Pheasants didn't want to happen was a quick score before half, and it did happen. So Britton-Hecla up 34-0. Souther going to come out and kick again. I think one of his uncles was a kicker, if I remember right, back in their days. So taken after one of his uncles. Pheasants need a big return. I believe they have 1 timeout left. Britton-Hecla might have 1 left as well. Pheasants will get the ball out of halftime. Seeing some improvement here tonight from the Pheasants on the offensive side of the ball. They've moved it a little bit running it, and they've thrown it a little bit. So when they've gotten time, they've done some nice things. Working on developing that line up front. Britton-Hecla all powerful with their run game, and they can get you a couple of different ways. You've seen the power eye, a little bit of speed option, and various backs there. So very nicely done. Souther kicks a squibber, and it's going to go out of bounds. Couldn't tell if that hit a Pheasants player over there. Tough to see. He kind of laid out of the way like, I'm not touching that, and fortunate enough that Britton-Hecla didn't get to it before it went out of bounds, or they'd have the ball again. So ball did go out of bounds, so that is a penalty. So Pheasants will take over at the 40. See what we do here before half. 35 seconds left. Pheasants trailing 34-0 on about their own 40. Falk's going to go out of the shotgun. The guys are getting organized. Little discussion here with the officials, not sure what's going on, if maybe the spot of the ball is correct. Coach Bersilio may be looking for an explanation, but they're going to put it in. Pheasants appear to going to be kneel on it and go in the locker room and talk about it. That's just that. Falk gets the snap from Bodine. Pheasants going to let it tick away. We are under 30 seconds here, so it's going to be second and 10. So looks like the Pheasants are content to go into halftime and talk it over. So as the first half comes to a close, it's been all Britton-Hecla so far. Very nice running attack, 34-0 over the Pheasants. Pheasants have forced 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions by Noah Johnson, and then Britton-Hecla has forced 2 turnovers there, so Pheasants even in the turnover game just having a hard time stopping that Britton-Hecla run game. So we are going to go to a commercial break. We will give you a special treat of having the 3rd and 4th graders out there playing a little football, so hopefully you can see.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Have you thought about advancing your education? Do you love helping people? A healthcare career may be an excellent opportunity for you. Hi, I'm Chandler Comas, clinical adjunct and lab instructor for the nursing program through Southeast Technical College at the Huron Community Campus. Students at the Huron Community Campus can partner with NSU and Southeast Tech to complete
Back to the Heartland State Bank press box.
and courses for the medical
Back to the Heartland State Bank.
Hey, get these guys. You gotta zoom in, go down. No, yep, lift it down. The handle, push it up. Now zoom out a little bit. More. Zoom out more. There you go. Help him a little bit. We'll probably give me the split. We're probably in. We'll be the 6th seed. We're just so beat up.
Give these young ladies a big hand. Out on the field right now, we've got the second and third grade youth flag football team consisting of Joseph Becker, Zeke Edgar, Kaylin Hansen, Weston Hazinga, Dallas Jessen, Leo Mugen, Lucas Osborne, Houston Reinleitner, Peckham Shady, Coyer Stroud, Bryson Unsel, Casper Weiss, 3rd grade, Titus Edgar, Drayton Hoots, Lane Huzinga, Lincoln Copeland, Easton Moore, Aiden Odlin, and Bruno Sandos are our players out on the field.
Where are those other guys at? Are they coming back or what?
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
Practical nursing, and RN programs, all while saving money and staying close to home. Call Doug at 353-8518 to discuss the healthcare career that interests you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Are you confident in your ag equipment for the season ahead? You can be with an inspection from the RDO Equipment Company. Whether it's routine maintenance, annual inspections, or anything in between, their knowledgeable team of service experts will care for your fleet like it's their own. RDO Equipment Company offers a range of service and support options to ensure your equipment is fully maximized. Learn more about available options and get your inspection scheduled today. Visit rdoequipment.com/service or contact their Redfield store today. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
And welcome back from halftime back to Redfield in the Bob Tiff Press Box here in Redfield. Be with the Britton-Hecla Braves at the Redfield Pheasants. Halftime has just ended. Went a little longer. We had some junior cheerleaders out there, and then also some 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade flag football, I believe, so you got to see some of that. So the future is bright for the Pheasants. Got to see the talent out there running around. So Mr. Copeland will be back up here in a minute. He was coaching the football squad. So good crowd here tonight in Redfield. Britton-Hecla did travel very well, so looks to be 150, 200 people over there, and then another 50 to 75 standing. Redfield side is 3/4 full, and the student section is going strong tonight. It appears that it is the America theme. So as we get ready to start the second half, Britton-Hecla will kick off. Souther doing all the kicking duties here tonight for the Braves. So they will be kicking off in the east side of the field. So they'll be kicking east to west on your TV screen. See who the Pheasants got back deep. If it's Johnson, I'm not sure. It looks like it's number 11. And then maybe number 4, Zenz. So here we go. It's been all Britton-Hecla to start. Or all Britton-Hecla tonight. We're going to start the second half. Souther to kick off. Kicks a high kick. Fielded by Zenz at about the 11. Zenz around the left side, near sideline. He's got a wall. He turns the corner and is going down the sideline to midfield. So there you go. Probably what you want to see out of halftime.
Yeah, great start to half there. Good blocking, and Zenz just turning on the Jets a little bit. Nice work. Let's see if that'll propel us into a little offense here.
Here we go. Pheasants take over at their own 48. So good start for the Pheasants. Pheasants showed some flashes in the first half, just never cashed in on them, kind of would move the ball and then stub himself in the foot. So Britton-Hecla had too many on the field, but he gets off. Falk out of the shotgun. Little tiger toss to the right to Sandos. He can't handle it, and Britton-Hecla is going to pick up on it just like that.
And exactly what you don't want to happen is giving that ball right back, and really kills momentum there. That's a tough one.
So a nice return by Zenz is negated by the fumble. So a couple of fumbles tonight and an interception by the Braves defense. So not the start Coach Bracilio was hoping. So the Braves are going to take over at their own 49. Ryan out of the shotgun. We'll see if they go to the option type look here. Looks like number 40 is behind him, Davidson. Ryan gets the snap, hand off to Davidson. He's going to go up the right side into the middle, and he's going to move a pile of Pheasants.
Yeah, just right up the gut, running hard.
84, Jackson Etheridge on the tackle. So second and short. Britton very good at playing the chain game and staying ahead of the chains there. So if I had to guess, they're probably averaging 6-7 yards a crack on the run. And done it on a couple of formations. The eye and then shotgun into a little speed option. Gave a little give there. So Ryan out of the shotgun, receiver each side. Davidson behind him, a little motion. Ryan looking up top to, is that 37 or?
Yeah, looks like 37.
So 37 there, and he's going to, haven't seen him go to him yet. Maybe he went to him on the, actually a PAT in the first half. But
Mitch Berger.
And there's going to be a PI, number 6.
5.
Was on Noah, huh?
Yeah. Wasn't it? Was it on 6?
I think it was on 6. Jessen with kind of as the ball was just getting to him, little nudge in the stomach area with the hands and knocked Berger off his route. So
yeah, I saw that in the first half. Just you can face guard, just can't make contact.
So here we go. Ryan out of the shotgun and pistol. A little handoff there to Hawkins around the left side, and he is going to go. He keeps his feet going, breaks the pheasant tackle, and he scores from 27 yards. So some poor tackling there by the Pheasants. Some elusive running by Hawkins, and he has a 27-yarder just like that. Britton put 6 more on the board.
Yeah, Hawkinson, I saw him limping a little bit in the first half. He didn't seem to be limping at all there. He is a tough kid to bring down.
So Pheasants show some promise right out of half if you're joining us. Connor Zenz takes a kickoff to midfield and second play fumble. Little toss play, and Britton-Hecla makes quick work of it. Ryan out of the shotgun. Hawkinson takes it around the left side. Oh, he doesn't. He fakes it to Hawkinson, and Ryan goes to the right side, and that's when you can do that zone fake and give RPO, I suppose.
Yeah, kind of a zone read a little bit there. Just a nice play call. He's reading, saw the flow going, and pulls it. And when you only got 3 yards to go, 2-point conversion, that's a good play.
And I think what sets it all up, obviously the fake, but knowing Hawkinson and their backs, Hawkinson and Davidson are so good at getting around that outside that it's probably something that's tough to stop. You really, that backside linebacker and end really can't step inside, and both of them did that for the Pheasants, and it led to 2 points. So 42-0 with 10:43 in the third quarter here. Souther's gonna kick off again. We're in the third quarter here.
Yeah, let's hope the boys keep continuing to fight here. I mean, that's what you got to do. Can't give up. Can't roll over.
Souther kicks a line drive wobbler. Looked like maybe Camden Murray tries to pick it up and falls on it. Yeah, I mean, despite the score, you've seen some flashes tonight out of the Pheasants. I feel like the line is playing better overall. I think Britton-Hecla's line, excuse me, still battling that cold. Britton-Hecla's line and linebackers is pretty fearsome.
Yeah, they're big boys, and they're coming. They're good. They're a good team.
But I think after tonight you can say, hey, we did this well and that well. We just don't turn the ball over as much as we did and maybe have some points at some point. Falk out of the shotgun. He's going to step up and run, and he's going to get hit pretty good. Maybe Souther there?
Yeah, you want Ethan you want him to slide a little sooner. He's sliding a little late and taking some unnecessary hits.
So Falk with the scamper gets 5 yards. We're coming to you from Bob Tiff Press Box. 9 minutes, 36 seconds on the clock left in the third quarter. Falk out of the shotgun, 2nd and 5. Little handoff there to that probably is Sandos, and he's going to be met by a host of Braves over there, so he went nowhere. So looked like that was number 66 for the Braves. So Canyon Brassfield. So no going there for Sandos. So 3rd and 5. Probably a passing down, and Pheasants have gotten some yards. Falk out of the pistol. 2 receivers near side here. Looking to his left, little route combo there to Camden Murray, and that was Murray and Bannister there. Bannister had 2 catches last week for about 50, 60 yards. So,
I like the play call there. You get Camden out there in some space. Just got to put it on him and let him catch the ball and get him upfield and see what you can do.
So 4th and 5, Pheasants from their own 30. Clock is running, so 8:30 left. Dylan Murray's going to punt from about, he's 20. I can't see who, you see who's back there for the Braves? Murray with a decent punt, number 12, I believe. 32. So from the about 18, 32 goes around the top side. Maybe a face mask there or a hold. So 32, who do you got that?
Benjamin Folkman.
Benjamin Folkman. brother of Nathan Folkland maybe, or cousins. Just had to throw that out there. But nice punt by Murray. Not a large return, so Pheasants have covered well on kickoff and punt tonight.
And a flag will help bring it back. We got a holding.
Yep. So once the the clock is continuing to run here because the score is greater than, is it 30 or 35?
35.
35. So.
Yeah, once that score gets over 35, the clock will run.
Pheasants got to keep playing here, hopefully make some stops here. Ryan under center. Hawkinson out of the deep eye. Hand off to Hawkinson. He's going around the right edge. And he is going to be met on the outside for about a 5-yard gain, but I think that's going to be Jessen and Camden Murray meet him there, but we got Laundry on the field again.
Yeah, Bryce Heitkamp on the carry there.
Heitkamp, so 21's
21,
in.
Yep.
So maybe we've seen the last of Hawkinson, but Heitkamp moves pretty quick too, so a lot of depth here with this Britton-Hecla roster. And we talked about that early on. You know, they can just kind of keep tapping you, tap, and then boom, hit you with the hammer.
You know, one thing I just did taking a quick glance at their roster, a nice mix of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors. Not really heavy in any class, you know, but looks like there's a fair amount of juniors and sophomores, but these guys are going to be good for the next few years.
It's good sustainability throughout many classes. So 1st and 20 for the Braves. Little toss sweep to the top side to Heimkamp. He's trying to get to the boundary and is tackled. Number 3, William Richter, the junior, I believe that is in at quarterback, I think. I'm not going to trust my vision, but it looked like a 3 there. So hopefully they can maybe come near side and we can catch some more numbers here, but looks like Coach Skoglund was happy with the first team's performance tonight, so they're going to maybe go to some reserve players and get some of the younger guys some.
Yep. Looks like they got William Richter there at quarterback running in plays.
So, still that. Oh, they're out of the pistol now. 24, Pearson to his right. Personal protector there. Here comes Richter around the right side, cuts back, finds the alley, and is going down the middle. So he's going to get about 12, 13 yards there. Zen's on the tackle, and Camden Murray, like Tavian Schwartz, in on the play.
Well, these skill guys may be number 2 on the depth chart, but they're still showing, it's their time out and under the lights, and they're playing well too.
Make the best of it, and you never know when the guy ahead of you maybe gets hurt. So Richter under center, power eye. Little handoff here to Heitkamp, and he is met at the line. Who is that for the Pheasants?
Is it Dylan?
Dylan Murray on the tackle there. So Heitkamp gets a yard and then runs into to one of the Murray brothers. So 2nd and 7, clock continues to run. We're in the 3rd quarter. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Richter bringing the Braves to the line. Power eye formation. Heitkamp, and I still think 24, Pearson's at fullback. Heitkamp outside the right side of the center, and he's met by the other Murray there, Camden. Camden's really had some good licks tonight.
Yeah, those Murray boys will play hard all the time.
The 2 senior twins making the most of it here tonight. 3rd and 5, Richter up to the line. Pheasants showing some pressure with Dylan coming up the middle. Heitkamp top side, and he's going to be met there by the Pheasants. Little fist pump there. Was that Dylan Murray on the tackle? Throw Colin Dean and company in there, maybe Zach Bodine. So the line holding its own there. 4th and 5 here. 4th and 2. So 3-yard pickup there. Looks like the Braves are going to punt, so Souther out to punt. We'll see who's back for the Pheasants.
Noah Johnson.
Mr. Noah Johnson. So the snap, Souther gets it up. Line drive punt, and Johnson's going to take over. Does not take over. Kind of got short hopped there, and he gets Britton-Hecla bounce, and Pheasants are gonna take over at the 8. So maybe the punt returner misplayed that. Maybe not. So I can say that. He's my roommate.
Yeah,
but
sometimes those line drive punts are tough. If you're lined up on one side, running it over.
Yep. Easier said than done. I don't think either one of us could get out there and maybe return that. We'd probably have to be up front. So.
Yeah, I'd have my hand in the dirt.
With a cowboy collar.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Pheasants taking over. A little over 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from their 7. Falk is out of the shotgun. Couple receivers near side. Drops back to pass. Little quick out to Johnson. The catch. And he's going to be met by 83. So Johnson gains 3. Number 83, Patterson for the Braves. So 2nd and 8. So you're seeing the Pheasants, little quick passing game. Some coaches feel that's as good as the run game a little bit, same as some runs. So Falk out of the shotgun. Hand off to Sandoz, zone read, and no, not Sandoz. That would be Zenz. Connor Zenz getting a carry at halfback there, and he is met by a host of Braves there. So Britton-Hecla sniffed that out, all over that.
Yeah, you see these last couple plays, Britton-Hecla's bringing some pressure with their linebackers, so that quick pass game might be something you got to do here to negate that and see if you can throw it behind where those blitzers are leaving.
3rd and 8. 2 receivers top side. Falk out of the gun. Little play action. Falk steps up into the pocket, and he is going to be grabbed. So the Britton-Hecla line is bringing more than the Pheasants can block right now, and they're not packing this in. They're playing hard, and they're bringing boys. So quick catch, pitch and catch from Falk to Johnson. Gets 2 yards, and after that, not much happened. So under a minute here, ticking away. Murray's going to punt out of his end zone. Who is deep here? Can you see?
Yeah, it'd be 32 again. That's Benjamin Folkman.
Benjamin.
Or I think maybe.
Folkman, you're right. So Folkman.
Actually, it might be 82.
82 is back.
Yeah.
So Murray kicks the ball out of bounds. So we had 82 there.
Yeah.
Tevedal. So got a flag on the play, and this quarter is probably going to come to an end. Just kind of ticking away here. Britton-Hecla up 42-0. What do you got for a penalty there, Coach?
Looks like it's a personal foul. Looks like a blindside block.
On the Braves?
Britton-Hecla.
Okay. So that'll back them up, though. 15 more there. So.
Yeah, one of those points of emphasis, player safety.
So after 3 quarters of play, Britton-Hecla leads 42-0. We will go to a quick commercial break and be back with you for the final quarter.
Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in Pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield Area Athletics and Events. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box.
And welcome back to the Redfield football field here in the park in Redfield, down by the Turtle Creek. So, old NEC rivalry game renewed tonight with Redfield going down to 9-man. It's been all Britton-Hecla, 42-0, and they've looked pretty good on offense. A lot of power running game, and then you've seen some finesse with the speed option to either side, and they've got 3 pretty good runners in Davidson, Pearson, and then Hawkinson. He's got some jets.
Yeah, their record is deceiving. I mean, they are not an 0-2 team. They've just played 2 really good squads off the bat, and you can see how talented they are.
They do a very nice job of setting their edge, and their boys up front play pretty physical. So, do I see? Is that Suther at quarterback now?
Nope, still 3. Still 3. William Richter.
Richter at quarterback out of the power I. Here comes the Braves. Toss sweep to number 21, Heinkamp. Connor Zenz looks to break, blow it up. And here goes Heitkamp down the far sideline. So a couple of probably more of an over pursue there by Zenz. And then our backers couldn't get there. Our backers seem to Our backers seem to be having trouble getting in the flow. Their eyes are maybe getting caught elsewhere or just maybe not quick enough.
Maybe sometimes you get linemen getting up to second level, getting in their way too.
So Britton keeping it on the ground. Here comes Richter. High formation, wide receiver near side. Pheasants showing pressure. And we got a fumble, and it looks like between Richter and the center, just kind of a botched snap, but Richter alert enough and jumps on it.
Yeah, it looks like we got the reserve linemen in here now. I think the last quarter you had a lot of the starters still in there up front. Looks like we got reserve linemen, so getting their taste of Friday Night Lights here.
Here we go. Richter up to the line with the Braves. Under center. Wide receiver near side. Heitkamp, the deep back. Little motion. Here goes a little off-tackle play. That might be 83 up there now. Oh, nice little motion play. Little smoke and mirrors there. Do they have an 83? Was that Patterson, the sophomore? Maybe.
Didn't catch that one there.
Hard to see sometimes with numbers, but. So first down here. Just right over 10 minutes. Britton-Hecla at the Pheasants 30. So starting to move the ball, gain some traction. Richter says the play again to the fullback. Here come the Braves. Richter to the fullback, up the middle. Got initially a couple 3 yards, but he was hit by a host of pheasants there.
Stabe now on the carry.
Stabe now. Number is that?
88.
88. And he's your prototypical fullback build as well.
Yeah, you can really see what Britton wants to do. Get a big boy in the backfield leading the way, and got to feed him to keep him happy.
Give them each their 2 or 3 carries and down on the goal line a little bit, but they're used essentially as a blocking, moving lineman. Little, I don't know what you'd call that, a jet pat.
Just a jet sweep.
Jet sweep
to Knudsen.
Knudsen there, so 3rd and 5. Tavian Schwartz on the tackle, so 3rd and 5 from their 25. Not his call. Little handoff from Richter to Heitkamp, so he moves it to get it to 4th and short. So 4th and 1 or 2, and Britton-Hecla's probably going to have to go for it. You don't necessarily see a lot of high school kickers kicking from this way, that far out, and a punt would make no sense. So they're going to go for it here. So Richter coming in from the sideline, and Coach Skoglund, he's got the play in the huddle. Looks like we got a new cameraman down there I'm going to have to bark at, so a little handoff, or a little quarterback keeper on the outside. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys. Hey. Hey. Why are you doing this? Where are my football guys? Hey, get over here and finish this. Had to bark at my cameraman, so sorry about the zoom in. Richter under center. Little toss sweep to Heitkamp. He cuts left and cuts on a dime and is met by a few pheasants. So we've got our cameraman back, and he's doing a heck of a job back in it. So clock is running, so we've already chipped away a good chunk of the 4th quarter. Yeah. Another holding play. I bet Britton's been tagged for about 5 holds tonight.
Yeah, that one, Murray got him, Camden got his way upfield and got hugged.
And sometimes as an offensive lineman or when something's moving behind you on the offensive side of the ball, you just hold so that guy doesn't get blown up, just to protect your buddy on the team. But most of the time, not true, just trying to make it happen here. So, and we have a pheasant down here, like probably hopefully just a cramp. Looks like Chase Olden's going to come out there for the pheasants.
Looks like we got Dylan down.
Looks like Dylan down, so Kathy Frericks, our trainer, will go out there. So,
yeah, you hope just a cramp and work that out. I hear pickle juice is the way to go for cramps.
You know, down at the baseball field in the summer, our concession stand manager sells a ton of the ranch cups. You know, those little cups we used to get for ranch during COVID. Get a lot of those, sell those, so it'll be interesting.
Frozen pickle juice?
Still think Gatorade and water. Stay away from those energy drinks. But, well, we sort this out. We're going to go to commercial break here.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
A credit card that fits your lifestyle and saves you money. Why would you settle for anything less? A Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa will earn travel rewards.
Back to the Heartland State Bank press box.
And we're back. So Dylan Murray being helped off by trainer Kathy Frericks. Looks like that's probably his left knee that he had some trouble with last year. So hopefully that goes okay for Dylan. Big contributor for the Pheasants. So Richter out of the gun, little dump pass to the right. And a nice tackle there out in the flat by Connor Zenz, that looks like. So,
yeah, nice play design there, just throwing it where in the flats you got an end that's rushing hard and just throw it right behind him.
Set that receiver up before the coverage is really set and just take your 3 or 4 yards and move on to the next play. So Britton-Hecla at the Pheasants 18, 2nd and 13, 5:45 left in the fourth quarter. All Britton-Hecla tonight, 42-0. Pheasants have showed some improvement. A little motion here. Richter under center, a little toss sweep to Heitkamp down the right side, and he's bouncing outside and gets tackled by a few Pheasants there for about a gain of about 4 or 5. So now you're seeing a little motion, throwing another wrinkle into that single back formation, not single back, I formation, just giving teams something else to think about.
Yeah, you wonder if they go back away from the motion. Everything's kind of been towards, so we'll see what they do here. Still just efficient moving the ball for 5, 6, 7 yards a pop.
Little Richter to the left, cuts back, and he might get in. He's got Zenz to beat and cuts back against the grain for the second time. And Pheasants pursuit gets there, so Richter gets her down to about the 3 or 4 yard line.
Yeah, nice vision on the cutback there. Just didn't have anybody home.
Little quarterback end around near side, and Pheasants walled it off, and then he cut back, and there wasn't much on the backside, but Zenz and Connor broke down enough to make him to take him down. So 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. First and goal from the Redfield 3. Britton-Hecla knocking on the door. Richter under center. Little motion out of the eye. I wondered if they give that jet sweep at some point on that motion.
Yep, they just did right there.
Yep, and I wondered if, thought maybe you were going to say that last time when they were talking. We were talking a little bit of motion, but Pheasants blow that up right there. So good to see the Pheasants playing hard.
Yeah, so, as long as there's time on the clock, you want to see your guys playing hard no matter what the scoreboard says.
Second 5 from the Redfield Pheasants. Second goal from the Redfield Pheasants 5. Little under 3.5 minutes left in the game. The clock continues to tick either way just because of the score. So beautiful night here in Redfield. No wind. Probably in the upper 60s now. Richter out of the gun. Little motion here. Richter sprints to his right, comes back, jabs up the middle, and he gets down to about the 1 yard line. So William Richter showing some shiftiness. Noah Johnson on the tackle. He's got a handful. The corners for the Pheasants tonight have been really active, corners and linebackers.
Yeah, especially when you're running to the outside, like, Britton's been kind of going off. I'd say off tackle, off the end, bouncing it outside. That gives those guys some work. Tom, you look at 42 out there for Britton-Hecla, a 6'8" freshman. You almost wonder, is this the time you just throw a little jump pass and see if he can go get it?
Post him up, get him down in the past the goal line, throw it up to him. Let's see what Richter does here. Britton out of the I formation. Oh, and the Pheasants jumped that there, and who is that? Nice boom there, laid there, and that's Dylan Murray, and he's nursing that knee, and Coach Brasilio might want to consider getting him out of there, and he's going to get Chase Oldland, maybe not. Dylan wants to stay.
Dylan waved him off. That's a warrior there. He's gonna play this to the end.
And he's hobbling, but he's giving it all his all. Leaving it all out there. So the clock continues to tick. I believe it is 4th and 5 from the Redfield 5. Minute 30 left. Richter out of the pistol. Eye behind him. Oh, wide receiver near side. Maybe jumped. Little cross route to number 42. And just like Mr. Copeland talked about, Richter throws a touchdown to Chaz Veter, the 6'8" freshman, 180 pounds. He came from the top side, probably tight end area, drug across. And
yeah, the booth cut me off. I didn't see it, but that's a weapon down near the goal line.
Wasn't necessarily a dart, more of a lob pass, but that's what you can do there when you have 6'8". So I'm going to add to the scoreboard here. It's 48 to 0.
Incomplete pass there.
Got an incomplete pass, but legal procedure by the Braves. So Pheasants will take over. Let's go with little 9AA scores tonight just to update you. Hamlin's all over Wabash Summit, 50 to 0. Leola Fredericks up 34 to 8 over Stanley County. Stanley County does come to Redfield next week. Parkston, we talked about that last week. We played Kimball White Lake, and they're a very solid club. And Parkston, number 1, all over them, 26 to 0. And then Hill City is up 55-14 over Dupree. Harding County, Bison 42, New Underwood 0. And Philip Bennett County 6-0 after the first. So a lot going on tonight in 9AA. Britton-Hecla all over Redfield, 48 to 0 with 122. So Souther going to kick. Deep for the Pheasants is Zenz and Bannister, number 11. And then above them, the row above them is both Murray. So all 4 of those guys in play tonight to return Souther's kicks. Souther kicks a deep line drive to Zenz from about the 15. Nope, Bannister. He's going to go around the left side, cut back, made a guy miss, and then he gave a little forearm shiver and got off balance. So knocks a Britton-Hecla Brave over on the old forearm slap or shiver, got back on his heels and then fell over. So
probably his best return of the night. He's freshman returning kicks. It's not easy to do, and nice one there by Isaac Bannister.
So Bannister gets the Pheasants out to the 40. Special teams has been pretty decent tonight for the Pheasants. They're going to take over at the 40, under a minute to play, clock's running. Pheasants got to hurry if they want to make something happen here. We'll see what they do. Johnson and Bannister near side. Falk out of the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looking deep for Johnson. And he's hit as he throws. And that's going to be underthrown and intercepted by number 82.
Yeah, it looked like our back there got bumped into Ethan as he was letting it go, forcing the underthrow.
Jack Tebdall with the interception, and that'll probably seal it up. And under 10 seconds to go here, and Britton-Hecla is not going to run a play, and that'll be all she wrote for tonight. So we will watch the boys shake it up, go to a quick commercial break, and come back and wrap this up and talk a little bit about next week.
Cash back and 9.90% annual percentage rate. The right rate and all the right features puts you right where you want to be. Stop by any convenient branch location or check us out online at DakotaLandFCU.com. Dakotaland, federally insured by NCUA.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Tricia, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us.
Back to the Heartland State Bank press box.
And welcome back to the Bob Tiff press box and the football field here in Redfield for tonight's conclusion of the Britton-Hecla Redfield Pheasant 9AA football game. It was all Britton-Hecla, 48-0, but the Pheasants made them work for it a little bit. I think a positive note tonight for the Pheasants is we saw some flashes of some possibilities of some things to do. I thought the line play was better up front at times. I think building consistency going forward is big.
Yeah, 100%. You got to be consistent up front. It's got to be all hands on deck all the time. You talked a lot about the depth of both teams, and I think the depth of Britton-Hecla really showed out tonight against our lack thereof. But I think it's encouraging. I think this is the best game we've played, and that's something we can build off next week. You got a big one, homecoming against Stanley County, and it'll be a fun atmosphere here. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I thought we got a couple of turnovers on defense. Pass coverage was better tonight. Made some plays there. Noah Johnson with 2 picks. So we were good there. I thought we had good field position on kick return. We had a lot of kick returns. And we were starting at 40 or better, most of them.
Yeah, and, we talked halftime. We come out, get a nice kick return out to about midfield, and that turnover hurts. Any turnover hurts, but especially when you might have a sliver of momentum, and that kind of lets the air out of the ball a little bit, but you gotta bow up and come back and keep playing.
Yep, some growing pains. I thought we at times ran the ball right in the first half. Kind of had to get away from it in the second half and throw it. But you're seeing One time is given. Ethan kind of finding some guys here and there, some of the quick stuff. So I think you keep developing that chemistry, not only skill guys, quarterback to receivers, but also that line core. And I think the Pheasants will continue to get better. They have nothing to hang their heads about. On the other side, Britton-Hecla, well-oiled machine, kind of throwback football a little bit. You see the old power eye featuring 3 backs. You had Hawkinson, probably led them in rushing tonight. And then you got Pearson, the old prototypical built fullback, and then you have a little bit thicker of a back in 40 and Davidson, and Heitkamp came in later in the game, and they're trying to seal off the edge and go out there and run.
Yeah, you know, those backs had a nice night, but it all starts up front, and I thought their offensive line played really well. I thought their defensive line was played well too. Hats off to Britton-Hecla. I think they've got a really fine team here. I know they've probably got a heck of a gauntlet of a schedule coming up, but you know, Pheasants played hard. I think it's encouraging to see that they played all the way to the finish and never gave up. That's a good sign. They just ran into a really pretty solid team tonight.
Yep, and Britton-Hecla didn't hide anything. This is what we're doing, and here we come. Offensively and defensively, we're going to bring some pressure and put some heat on you and make you make some mistakes, and I think that's probably what done in the Pheasants tonight. So 48 hours, then you get back at it Monday. I'm sure they'll keep working on what they've been working on, still trying to develop an identity. You can slowly see some things coming for the Pheasants, so that's good to see here. Big one, it's homecoming week. You've got Stanley County coming to town. They've had a rough go of it so far, as have the Pheasants, but you know, with homecoming, a lot of pride and a representation of your city and school online, and a lot of alumni back in town. So Pheasants, what do the Pheasants got to do to get on track, knowing we don't know a ton about Stanley County other than some scores and common opponents?
Well, one thing I do know about Stanley County is they got a really solid running back, so we got to be able to contain him. I would imagine they're going to feed him pretty heavily, so you're going to see a heavy dose of him. Looking at their score tonight, they are in the fourth quarter down 40-8 to Leola Frederick, a team that we saw right out of the gate, and you know, I think Stanley County may be in the same vein here as Britton-Hecla. They're, you know, maybe their scores don't reflect the type of team they have. I think they're probably a pretty solid team. It's another team that for a couple years went to 11-man, then back down to 9-man. It's going to be a dogfight, just like I think every game is going to be this year. So watch film on them, figure out what they do, how we can stop it, maybe see some tendencies of their defense and what we can do to exploit those. And you know, kind of coach speak, but we you know, just build off tonight. Watch the film from tonight, find the good things, show the guys that, hey, we be more consistent with these good things, and control the ball, see if we can hold on to the ball a little bit, and you know, who knows? Game of football is a funny game, so hopefully we can come out fired up Friday night and give the home crowd a show.
Well said, Coach. Well said. So big week for the Pheasants. We stayed at homecoming. Our next live ticket broadcast will be Coronation Monday night, 8 p.m. from the Ken Greeno building. Try to do a split screen there so you can see and above. Usually the band plays royalty. It's pretty cool. I'll have a speaker. So Monday at 8 p.m., FBLA block party from 6 to 7:30. Kids can, middle school, high school kids, can come eat burgers cooked on the grill, have some pop chips, just kind of get into that big homecoming type mood, and then go to Coronation. Tuesday night, volleyball team is home versus Leola Frederick. Nothing Wednesday, and then volleyball goes to Sisseton Thursday. Golf goes to Groton Thursday. Football teams play home Friday. The junior high team will play Woolsey Wessington. They dropped a contest today, 40-26. Some big plays there. And then afterwards, the varsity team will take on Stanley County, like Nick alluded. And Saturday, the week will culminate with our cross-country team heading to Millbank. So it'll be a fun week. We've got a few live ticket broadcasts, and we do appreciate our sponsors. We appreciate you listening from Redfield and on the road from Britton-Hecla tonight. We wish everybody from Britton-Hecla and their team safe travels, and all those people watching from near and far, This is it from the Redfield football field. I'm Tom. That's Nick.
I'm Nick.
We just need to be done for the night. Too much talking. So, good night, everybody.
Is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.